Today I'll be rating my subscribers' e-bikes, Surrons, e-rides, Starks. I don't even know what else you guys have in there. You guys get the point. I will be doing another bike rating video. This has been the most highly requested video ever since I posted my last one. I have not checked my email since I put out there that I'll be doing another bike rating video, so I have no idea how many bikes are in my email. But I'm super excited to get this one going, and if y'all are wondering, this is my garage door. I know, it's crazy. A little hint, you're going to see this garage in my next video as well because I have a very special thing coming. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. I'm in my bedroom now. Super excited to check my email. So if y'all didn't watch my part 1 video on bike rating, I suggest you go watch that before this one, so it makes a lot more sense. But anyways, let's pull up my email. Let's see exactly what we're dealing with. But anyways, let's get started. 114 bikes? And for reference, I had 70 bikes last time, and that video was 36 minutes, which was already insanely long. Now I have so many more bikes, and without saying, I will not be able to rate all of them in this video as I would like to. So how this video is going to work is I'm going to put every single entry into the wheel of names, and I'm going to choose 15 bikes to rate, and then at the end, I will briefly scroll through every single bike and pick the top 5 cleanest bikes. And the first place bike will get a prize. It could be you. Anyways, let's scroll in the wheel of names first to see who is the first bike I will rate. First, we have Vincent. Let's go take a look at his bike. All right, here's Vincent's bike. So let's take a look at it. Ooh, we're starting off strong. He didn't give a description, but from what I can see, it is an E-Ride Pro with a gut seat cover, Moto Cuts plate, new grips, taillamp, Baja light, rock light. This could be the perfect bike. Got a nice powder coat. Even though it's stock, I think this might be the first 10 out of 10 bike we got. I'm running out of breath. I'm so excited. Number 1, Vincent. 10 out of 10. This video is going to be amazing. Thank you so much, Vincent. I love your E-Ride Pro. All right, let's see who's next. David. I don't know if this name is supposed to be David, but all right, Red Star. Oh, wow. Red powder coat, seat cover, Moto Cuts plate, table management, upgraded grips. These bikes are so nice compared to last video's bikes. No hate to anyone last video's bikes. They were still super amazing, but these ones are next level. This might be the cleanest Red Star I've ever seen. I'm not a big fan of the color red, but this red powder coat is something else. David, I'm going to rate your bike a 9 out of 10. All right, and he came with a description. Here's my Red Star Q20. I put a lot of money into it. I also got it painting in a nice color named Candy Red. I spent over €375 in parts. How much is €375 into Canadian dollars? Hold on. What? $600? And it shows, David. Number 3. Let's see who it will be. I don't know why I did that. All right, we got Doggos. Take a look at it. Hey, so I have 2 modded Razors as my bikes. One is 48 volt and overvolted. What's that supposed to mean? Is your bike okay? Are you okay? The other is 52 volt and modded way heavier with Electro & Co. parts. Already off to a good start. The better one is pink and the overvolted one is black and yellow. Oh, wow. Okay, so I can see the yellow one over here. It has taper on the battery, which is obviously not a good sign, I don't think. And the frame is literally bending. Like, you can see it's bending. Both of the bikes look really nice. One thing I would do to make it look even cooler is put some plastics over where the battery is. I don't know, the battery just looks really small compared to the bike. But out of the 2 of them, I think I might like the yellow ones look better, because the battery fits more into the bike, and the bars on the pink one is a little too high. But since you said that the pink one has better voltage and way funner, I'm gonna rate the yellow one a 7 out of 10 and the pink one an 8 out of 10. Thank you so much, Doggos, for your bikes. Number 4. Oh shoot, I forgot to remove them. I'm not doing Doggos again. Drop back D. Oh wow, he was actually the most recent one to email me. Here's my bike little... I don't even know if I'm allowed to show this, but I didn't say it, so whatever. All right, so go follow Drop Back D. I'm not sure which platform this is. I'm assuming YouTube. Damn, is that an Ultra B? Yeah, that's definitely an Ultra B. Oh my god. We haven't had one ugly bike yet, and we are on the 4th one. This is an amazing, amazing video. The thing is, it's gonna be so hard to pick the top 5 with all these beautiful bikes. Anyway, from what I can see, I don't think the Ultra B comes with the light engraved. Wait, yes it does, yes it does. Carbon fiber wrap, gut seat cover, powder coat. Not too much you can do to an Ultra Bee to make it look nice. Even stock, it's nice. Anyways, I'm going to rate this bike a 10 out of 10. Another beautiful, beautiful bike. I don't even think we had an Ultra Bee in my last video. Number 5, Guzzy. All right, I'm actually gonna remove the name this time. All right, rate my bike. E-Ride Pro SS 2.5 with some decals. Dad doesn't want me to buy stuff for the bike. Yeah, I get you, I get you. And TikTok is It's Lewis. All right, I see the decal. That's a pretty interesting light bar. Oh, back decal. I actually just DIY'd that for my bike and it doesn't look nice, but this one looks nice. I don't know if it's the lighting or is it red? These pictures are so beautiful. But yeah, E-Ride Pro, one of my dream bikes. I really hope I get one day. But anyways, I'm gonna rate your E-Ride Pro a 9 out of 10. All right, number 6. If I'm flying through bikes like this, we might be able to get more than 15 bikes into the video. Dusk. He didn't even send me anything. Sorry, Dusk. Guess we're just gonna have to do someone else for our 6th one. Luke R. Here's my 2024 Sur-Ron LBX. Has a ton of mods, a seat cover, rock lights are coming soon. Also, I've been subbed since day 1. Thank you so much, Luke. I appreciate you so much for sticking around since day 1. He's an OG. Anyway, let's check out your bike. Another super clean bike. It looks like we have a powder coat, or that could be the stock color. Not too much is being done to it, but it looks super nice. So I'm gonna rate your bike an 8 out of 10. All right, number 7, Jacob A. All right, there's a lot of Jacobs, so please rate my Mac Fox X7L. It's still in the works, and I'm getting a Moto Cuts plate soon. I have ODI Elite grips, Baja Light, KO management. The cleanest Mac Fox has to be the X7, and no hints to what's gonna be my next video, but anyways, let's take a look. All right, can't see too much here, but these aren't the best pictures taken. I mean, I can't really see much of the bike, but he said it's dirty. Maybe it'll look better when it's clean, but with all these upgrades coming soon, I think it could be a pretty good bike. Anyways, I'm gonna rate this bike a 5 out of 10. Wait, this one's 7, right? This one's 6th or 7th. I'm just gonna say this one's gonna be the 7th. Brandon S. All right, 10, please. I'll be the boss of that. Is this a Yazama? Can't really tell what it is. I think it might be a Yazama, but right now it's just blacked out with red seat and a couple other red parts. Don't really know what to say for this bike because I don't really have a good up-close picture, but I'm gonna give your bike a 7 out of 10. I'm sorry, it's not 10. It's 7 out of 10. Next, Casey. Hey, Haven. Ooh, we're using the real life name? I see how it is. I'm a big supporter of yours and your channel. You're awesome, bro, and even though it's not a dirt bike, it's an electric mountain bike. Thank you so much. May Jesus bless you. Thank you so much, Mateo. Thank you. His name's Mateo, but his name's Casey. Thank you so much for saying that, Mateo. Your words mean so much to me. Anyway, let's look at your bike. 5th wheel. I've never heard of that before, but I gotta say, it's a pretty nice looking bike. Some things I'll recommend is maybe, if it's possible, some new grips. It looks like they have the ones with a palm, like, you know what I mean? Here's a picture. Overall, it's a pretty nice looking bike. I'm gonna rate it a 7 out of 10. Number 9, Archer. 2024 Giant Trans X. Got chromage bars, but don't have a good pick. Okay, it's full suspension. Wow, it actually looks super nice. You literally got Fox suspension, full suspension, super nice color, dropper post. This is a 9 out of 10 mountain bike. Wow. All right, number 10, Melissa. Please put my bike in the video. This is a Razor MX-30, upgrade to 48 volts. And it would mean the world to me if you put me in the bike vid. Well, guess what, Melissa? You were in the vid. Oh wow, we got a chai battery. I really like this bike actually. It looks so fun. It looks like you put a lot of work into this bike. So I'm gonna rate it an 8 out of 10 with the pink build we saw earlier. Thank you so much. And let's move on. Everett. Oh wow. Hold on. There's a description. Moto Cuts plate and decal. I know you hate Moto Cuts. Sorry. I don't hate Moto Cuts. It's just expensive. Everett, don't throw me under the bus like that. Real carbon fiber front fender. Again, sorry, lol. Okay, it's pretty clear he watched the whole last video. Rear fender from Soleil Supplies. Use code BikeStarEV for 5% off. Sincerely, BikeStarEV. Everyone subscribe to BikeStarEV. This kid is so funny. I don't think you should take the rear fender sticker off. It looks so nice. I have one that looks almost identical, except I made it myself and it looks so terrible. This is such a clean Tudio. This Tudio was in my last video and got 3rd place. This one has competition. I'm gonna rate your Tudio a 9 out of 10. I can't get over that. Brody. Alrighty. Ooh. No description, so I guess we just look at the bike. 79 bike with a Moto Cuts plate, some stickers, a seat cover. Honestly, this is not the cleanest stock color 79 bike. If I were to make any recommendations, I would recommend you clean your wires up a little bit because that one on the side looks a little dangerous. I also recommend that you take the phone holder off. I know it's a great thing, but it just doesn't look the best. But overall, I like this bike. I'm gonna rate it a 7 out of 10. What's this? 11? 12? I think it's 12. George. Yo, what's up? Love your content. Really hope you put me in the bike bid. Love the X3. Thank you so much for saying that. And thank you for saying you love my X3 because I do too. All right. I think this is a Surron LBX. Anyway, everyone go subscribe to SXRRONG or Surron with the X. This might be the cleanest stock color LBX in my opinion. And he just made it look so basic but so nice. I'm gonna rate this bike an 8 out of 10. Actually, scrap that. It's a 9 out of 10. 13. All right, spike business. So I traded my clapped Razor RSF 650 for this clapped MX 650, which at the time I thought was better. Not that I took it apart, I realized that everything that is wrong with it. Shot front fork bearings, welded sprocket, welded motor sprocket, bent rims. Oh my god, I haven't tried plugging it in yet. Got it 2 months ago, I haven't even wrote it yet. Anyway, sorry for the essay, here it is. Most of the pictures are from the guy I got it from. The welds are from me. Whew! I feel like I'm a teacher grading an assignment. Anyway, that was a pretty good description. Take a look. Oh yeah, the seat cover is really baggy, so I suggest you fix that. But overall, it looks similar to the other one, except this one is definitely smaller. What is that supposed to be? I think that's supposed to be a weld. It's kind of hard to see. But yeah, I can see it's clapped, but you know, it's a bike. I rate this bike a 5 out of 10. Spike, you are so funny, man. Hope you know that. Number 14, I think it's 14. Declan. Modded Super 73 S2. Modded motor cuts plate. Rental bars, seat cover, Surron throttle, Megura MT30 rear, Megura MT4 front battery. You guys can go follow 73 Declan, see what we got. Oh wow, a really nice Super 73. I'm not a big fan of the big gap, but that's kind of uncontrollable with this bike. But yeah, I really like the carbon fiber and the motor cuts plate. Honestly, this is the most you can do to this bike. This is honestly the most, oh my god, I'm having a stroke. This is honestly the best thing you can do to this bike. I'm gonna rate it an 8 out of 10. All right, Mini Boss. Wow, that's a really clean Tudio. Mini Boss, your bike might be cleaner than the last Tudio. 9 out of 10. All right, I think we might have hit the 15 mark, but I'm going to do a few more just because I think I have time for it. We're gonna try and get 20 in. Nolan. Oh wow, this is quite the picture. It looks like the pictures you see in those TikTok comment sections, you know, with the volume and all the screenshots. Anyway, I think it's a Ridstar. Yeah, it is from the panel. But yeah, I like how you're going for a blue build. Honestly, it looks really nice. Yeah, one thing I would recommend is to take the bag off. I think it would look better without the bag. I'm going to rate this Ridstar a 7 out of 10. All right, Triple X Nate. This is one of my friends. He's been in the last video. Yep, that was the bike from the last video. I'm not gonna rate it again. Here's his quad, and it looks like a really nice quad. Looks similar to the one I used to have. That's his dirt bike. Again, super nice. And there's the mountain bike, which is interesting. The mountain bike is sold. So the quad, I'm going to rate 8 out of 10 for the quad category. The dirt bike, I'm going to rate also an 8. And then this one right here, honestly, there's just a lot going on. It's sold now, but I'd take like the lock off. I'm going to rate this a 7 out of 10. All right, the last 3. Tyler. My channel name is TKC The Show. I know the bike isn't that good, but I wanted to know your opinion. Saving up for Vyazma. All right, this looks a lot like the Costco bikes, like if you know what I'm talking about. With all due respect, there's not much I can say about this bike besides the fact that it's not good. I'm trying to be as nice as possible, but these bikes are really bad. So I'm gonna rate it a 4 out of 10. But if you're saving up for Vyazma, I wish you best in your journey for that. Next we have Bray Best. Is this the same bike that he put in the last one? It looks different, but I think it's the same bike. I forget what it looked like before, and I'm going to rate this bike a 6 out of 10. All right, the last bike. E-mods. I have 2 versions of this bike on my bike. One of my more recent. Hope you like it. I hope I like it too. Bike is called Hovsko GRTS. Declan, I honestly like this bike. There's a couple things I would do to it. One, I would take the fender off. Wait, he already said he took the fenders off, so that's already something I don't have to mention. I would take the light off and get an ODI plate and a Baja light, and I would get new bars. So I'm going to rate this bike a 7 out of 10. Even though I would like to keep going, 36 minutes in my last video was way too long. And even though I would really like to rate all of these bikes that unfortunately didn't get a chance in this video, it's just not possible. So I'm going to scan through all the bikes so that I can see which bikes I think should be in the top 5. I just wanted to pause for a second. This dude put a picture of me from, I'm not sure which video this is in his comments. Wait, I think it's from the last bike rating video. Oh boy. This is just something that stood out to me, but this dude has 2 Stark Vargs and an Ultra B. Like, that is crazy. crazy. I also just want to say this dude's name is Bust67. Like, what? But I would like you to know I saw every single bike you guys sent me, and maybe I'll do another bike rating video in the future. I was not initially planning on it. Usually when people do more than part 2s of things, it just becomes too repetitive, and all of your bikes are so wonderful. No matter what I rate it, you should not feel discouraged after what I said. Anyways, now that that's done, here is the top 5 bikes. And for reference, this was the first place bike in my last video. Alright, I'm ready. Honorable mention going out to this studio right here. The only thing that you should do to it is they're orange and it doesn't match, but this is a super clean studio, and there were so many clean studios, so it was really hard to choose. Next, and you guys might get mad at me for this Starkvarg right here. There isn't too many mods to it, and I don't really like the 2 headlights, but the color is everything. I've never seen a Starkvarg that color. It's super unique. Alright, next, in 3rd place, we have this E-Ride Pro right here. It was way too clean to not add to the list. Y'all knew it was going to be here. I meant 4th place. I said 3rd place. It's actually 4th place. Now in 3rd place, we're going to put this Ultra Beat right here. It's super clean. Nothing I would even do to it. Maybe get a new controller. Number 2, we have possibly the cleanest LBX I've ever seen. It has every mod, any upgrade known to man, and there's nothing I would ever do to it to make it look better. It earned that 2nd place. And then 1st place, this one honestly blew me away of how clean it was. This Ultra Beat right here. It is the perfect e-bike, and all the bikes on this list are 10 out of 10s. And the 1st place bike, his name is Surron Sam on TikTok. So Surron Sam, if you comment down below, I will give you something. Not quite sure what it is, but I will give you something. Anyways, super sad not everyone could be included in this video, but I did the best I could. I hope you made it this far. If you did, I am super happy. Anyways, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's go!